When I was a little kid growing up in small town Nebraska, there were really only two things I was concerned with. When is summer break, and where is my mom's handycam?
Are you ready for some football? Monday night football!
By the way, we just hit 30,000 subscribers, which is really crazy. So this one goes out to you guys. Grab a drink with me if you want. Seriously appreciate everybody who's been here with me. Let's just enjoy this special episode, this 30,000 subscriber special of Retro Review.
Here's how you can relive a good time over and over again. Just aim, focus, snap.
I'd like to show you one of the world's great cameras.
These old school cameras that you're seeing on your screen mean so much to me, so much more than you can probably even imagine. Part of it is getting retro looking footage, that old school feel, but for me it goes a lot deeper. Around the time that I flew out of my mom, my parents got their very first camcorder to start documenting life. This JVC compact VHS video movie GR-AX25. And we thought camera names were bad nowadays.
It's Mayfield. Zach was almost 5 months old and we just got our new camcorder.
No, the camera doesn't work anymore, but I was able to recover all the old tapes that my parents shot with this camera, and I converted them to digital, so now I have all those memories saved. It's seriously like one of the most precious things I have in my life.
Tell me something funny.
Knock, knock!
Who's there?
Poo poo head!
And don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys how you can convert your old snazzy looking 90s footage as well. Just let me tell the story for a little bit, okay? Come on. So my parents used this JVC to document life's most beautiful moments. But by the time I was able and old enough to even pick up a ding-dang camera, this thing had taken a shit. So it was time to upgrade. This is my absolute baby. This is the Sony handycam DCR TRV260. It's the NTSC version, baby, because I live in the United States of America. This broken hunk of plastic is single-handedly responsible for my pathetic sense of humor and pretty much all of my hopes and dreams. And even though my parents bought the camera, they had to go through me to get permission to even use it. If the director says so, fine, but I rarely allowed it. This footage you're watching behind me is absolutely precious to me. It might seem like just random bullshit to you, but to me, it's just like this wave of nostalgia and joy, and it always keeps me grounded. If I'm having a hard day, I can watch this, and dude, everything's gonna be all right, okay? So when we're talking about using these retro cameras in the modern day, obviously I'm biased when it comes to this stuff, but I genuinely do think that these cameras still have a place and still mean something in 2022 and beyond in the filmmaking and video creation world.
Something happens between the weddings and birthday parties. It's called the rest of your life. That's why we created America's most popular camcorder, the handycam from Sony.
Oh, so you disagree with my sentiment about these cameras being relevant in 2022? Well, bucko, let me tell you a little thing about In case you didn't know why these cameras are called handycams, it's because guess what? You can use them with one freaking hand. All you do is take your hand, slide it into the included strap with the Sony logo, not sponsored, wish I was. And now you have full access to your power switch, your record button, your battery release if you have really long thumbs, photo mode, dude, this thing shoots photography, and your zoom rocker, all in the comfort of one position. This means you could be an unmatched cinematographer with your one hand, and then your other hand, you can be a Hollywood level director. How else do you think I got my sister to become a near perfect replica of the Incredible Hulk? Jaden, I still can't believe we didn't get the Grammy. On the side of the body here, you have controls for literally everything you would ever need access to. It's like a modern day cinema camera packed into a handycam, and guess what? Fraction of the price. This thing has a headphone jack and a mic plug-in. This can power the Rode Video Mic GoPro. Get really good sounding 16-bit stereo audio. It's also very broken, and don't worry, I'll get into that. It's my sister's fault. She dropped it in an ocean. That's pretty much the whole story. I'm gonna say something controversial, and it makes me nervous about what the comments are gonna be, but the Sony Handycam has better form factor than any mirrorless camera on the modern day market. It's a real shame that my sister dropped this baby in the ocean a couple years ago, but luckily she was able to find this little thing right here for $10 at a Goodwill. I mean, check this thing out. Completely restored me and my sister's relationship, and everything's good now.
Good job.
Also, I'd like to just take one quick moment and show you an ASMR presentation on how incredible this camera sounds, especially when you eject a tape from it. Let's power it up, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're gonna eject the tape, here we go. Pull your tape out, dude. I mean, this is God's will. It's tactile, it's satisfying. It's beauty in a box of plastic.
Today the topic is camcorders, and Bob, what's on tap?
You know, Joan, I just got a new camcorder with all the special features, and I made up my mind that with this new Sony,
I'm gonna start taking some great videos.
So if you're looking to just create some nostalgic looking footage in the modern day, or maybe you wanna go back and convert all your family's old home tapes into digital files, the good thing is the gear is not gonna cost you very much. So let's start by talking about the cameras. So let's say you wanna buy one of these old camcorders and shoot some stuff, convert it to digital for whatever reason. I would recommend getting a digital 8 or a high 8 Sony handycam. They're really good, and you can usually get some on eBay for a good price that come with a tape or two. The next thing you're gonna need is a converter cable to go from your camera to your computer via USB. Usually you can find some that have S-video and composite cables, so you can convert either to USB. S-video will give you a little bit higher quality, but I mean, if we're worried about quality, we're probably not using these cameras, am I right, folks? After filming your epic home movie, rewind the tape, plug in your S-video or composite cables, and then plug the converter into your computer's USB hole. With Apple computers, the digital conversion is stupid easy. Open up QuickTime, click File, New Movie Recording, then select your converter as both your video and your audio sources. Hit record, then press play on your camera, let your tape reach a satisfying climax, and then boom, you're done, baby. Now, since you already have the file converted to digital, you can use that same tape in the camera, rewind it, and just record over it infinitely until you inevitably destroy the footage on it, and then it will lead to some beautiful built-in glitch effects.
Oh my goodness, Jared, stop.
If you're a Windows user, there's the door, you know? See you later. I'm just kidding. If you're a Windows user, instead of using QuickTime, use OBS. It's a free software where you can basically use that as your screen recording device and just set up your camera as your audio and video, just like with QuickTime, but inside of OBS. Now, let's say you wanna convert some tapes that are a different size. For the cameras I've been talking about, they use 8mm, like digital 8, high 8, it's all that same size tape. But for this original JVC camera that we mentioned in the beginning, this is mini VHS, which is slightly different. So what you can do is go on Amazon and find a mini VHS to full-size VHS converter, take those mini tapes, put them in the converter, put those into a VCR, which has composite red, yellow, white cables on the back. Use your converter to go from the composite cables to USB hole into your computer, and then you do the same recording process. You just gotta hit play on your VHS player, which you can get on Facebook. That's what I did to convert all the tapes from this. I also converted my parents' wedding video, which was just a full-size VHS tape for some reason. And bada boom, you got your memories saved for an eternity. Make sure you back them up so you don't lose them. You'll be able to show your future generations and just watch them back when you need a good nostalgic cry. I do that frequently. Seriously.
So why just take snapshots when you can take moving snapshots? Take home a Sony handycam and turn any TV set into a photo album.
This video is something I've wanted to make for a while now, and it just felt perfect that we're hitting 30,000 subscribers, and my hometown is close to my home city, which is not even 30,000 human beings. So my goal is just to maintain this population for the rest of my YouTube career. But for real, I just love making videos. I've loved it since I was a kid with my Sony Handycam, and I love it today with my Sony a7S III. But it's not even about the cameras for me. It's just, I can't stop making videos. I just love it so much. If you've been following my journey for a couple years, you probably maybe know or not know that I was hosting another camera filmmaking photography channel called Kinotika. Long story short, all the videos I made on that channel are no longer public. And one of the videos on that channel was kind of a retro review of Sony Handycams. And I just wanted to kind of reclaim this video and also make it fresh, make it new, and celebrate 30,000 subscribers with you guys by making a fresh version of it and continuing this retro review series because I really enjoy it. I honestly have so much more fun talking about old crappy technology than all the new shit that's always coming out and costing way too much money. So all that being said, I love you guys, and if there's an old piece of tech or a new piece of tech that you want me to check out and make a video about, drop a little comment or join the Discord like I said and chat with me in there. DM me, I'll respond to you and we can hang out, just be friends, and you can make some fun, creative friends on the internet that are really, really great people. And we're about to hit 600 members in there, which is pretty insane. So check out that. Follow me on Instagram, even though it's kind of stupid. And yeah, I love you guys. Make sure to text me when you get home so I know that your handies are going well. And love you all very much. We'll see you in the next video.
See, we make a lot of movies, and we love you. Well, we'll hope this one gets to theaters. Hey, Starfire. Well, see you later, folks.